We went to Venus Restaurant in Berkeley, California. Venus is a gorgeous place as well as a model of sustainability, featuring organic and seasonal produce. There, we met with Chef Amy, owner of Venus, as well as Jennifer Cogley and Leela Katapush of Berkeley's Office of Energy and Sustainable Development, which provides leadership and assistance towards the greening of Berkeley's businesses. Recently, they've been focusing on downtown Berkeley's restaurants. We asked them why.
I know that we're missing national leadership on global warming, and a lot of cities across the country have really taken up the issue locally since we don't have national leadership. Berkeley has a huge food sector, and it actually turns out that that's a wonderful place to do environmental work because they are like little tiny manufacturing facilities in the middle of your downtown that have a tremendous energy usage, tremendous amount of water usage, tremendous waste stream, and some toxics that you can be playing with. Restaurants are a place where there's actually a big carbon footprint. The further your food has to travel to get to the table, I think I've read this on your own site, that often it's about 1,500 to 2,000 miles.
Sure, it's cleaner, greener, safer, and more healthy, but what's in it for the businesses?
And the good news is that you can end up saving money from reducing your water usage and your energy usage and just lowering your garbage bills.
Leela explained the strength of a comprehensive green vision.
And to educate properly the business owners on how they can continue making these choices not on a one-time basis, but on a continuing basis. A lot of restaurant owners that weren't necessarily receptive to individual programs as they were approached, like just energy or just lighting or just water. But when you approach them with this holistic program that says, hey, this is our community, this is what we're doing. We're committed in Berkeley to having the greenest hospitality sector, so we can have the most vital, green economy in California and perhaps in the country. And so when you approach them from that perspective, they end up really mustering up enthusiasm, and I got a lot of support and experienced real serious attitude changes in restaurant owners, and they were all of a sudden getting excited about the changes that they could make as opposed to resisting them, feeling like it was something being imposed on them. But you say, hey, this is where we're headed, and we have a vision for our community. Are you on board? And they say yes most of the time, and it's really exciting to be a part of that.
Our first business we did almost entirely on bicycle, which was hilarious.
That's awesome.
Not everyone enjoyed it on every day, especially on the rainy days during El Nino with the bicycle delivery. Now we have an electric vehicle, which is so cool because we just go up and down to the Berkeley Bowl and we get stuff, and we go over to the farmer's market and we get stuff, and it's so much easier to park. It's so much less of a footprint and impact on gas and exhaust. And as far as the produce goes, we've just always been in love with the fields of California. God bless America, but we don't need industry in our food. We need more local, homemade, regional, simple, home-cooked food in our bellies.
Berkeley has some ambitious goals beyond being the greenest hospitality sector in the country, including zero waste by 2020, 15% reduction in greenhouse gas emissions by 2010, and a long-term goal of no net emissions at all. With committed, enthusiastic people like Jennifer, Leela, Amy, and Dave on board, Berkeley has a bright green future ahead of it.